Thank you, Axel Toss and Waller. We've seen Doomsy so many times, and they spoke about the heartbreaking disappointment that we have seen before. And if you remember back to Season 1, where we had the 2 split qualifiers, Supersonic Avengers, at the time, Doomsy, he came so close. And Snapsky also on that team.
Points.
And that might not mean a lot for anybody watching. 5 points, what does that mean? So, if you go back and do a little research, you will see how close Doomsy came to making LAN, which was always his goal. So he came so close and fell short. But Doomsy, he's got another opportunity here. They're on a streak. Do you think #United has what it takes?
I mean, you mentioned it. The heartbreak is there. It's deep inside, and it gets brought up every time he comes up, and there's a reason for that. And I hope, and try not to be as biased as possible, I hope that they're able to get past it. But at the same time, like, I look at this other squad they're playing against, and with all this defense and the ability to counterattack and punish, it is not going to be easy for them.
Yeah, but talking with Mystic from Flipside, he is in the RLCS playing. He scrimmed Doomsy's team quite a bit, and he said Doomsy's team, surprisingly not bad. So
seems kind of backhanded. They're
well,
okay, but
I mean,
they're not.
talking to Doomsy himself, Doomsy, I had the opportunity to talk with him at Gold Rush, and this is his words. He says, "Me, Flarky, and Data, we're trash, but as a team, we're amazing."
So honest from Doomsy.
Well, that's what he said. Those are his exact words.
I mean, they have a lot of skill. They have a lot of experience. It's just a matter, can they put it all together when it matters most? That's the question. That has been the question for every open qualifier and play-in since the beginning of time. You need to be able to put those talents all together when it matters most and get wins. For them to squeak out and get a reverse sweep, that shows that experience. It's just a matter of, can they do it now against teams that are going to keep progressively getting better.
Yeah, and we already saw EPSILON play. We just saw them take out, I don't even know how to say it. Nordavind.
I got you this time.
Thank you. They took out Nordavind. But what Nordavind struggled to do was utilize the passing plays. We saw time after time where they opted to take the shot rather than that pass. And Doomsy, Data, Flarky, these guys are very experienced, and they have those passes in their repertoire. They might not be the most mechanically insane players, but they know how to play as a unit. And a lot of times, I mean, you know what it's like. Me and you, we don't have a ton of time to play the game. We don't necessarily specialize in mechanics, but so much of Rocket League is about positioning, knowing when to go for the ball, and decision-making. You have those players who are absolutely nasty. You'll see a guy in Diamond or Platinum going for a ceiling shot, and he has the ability to do ceiling shots, but what separates players like that from Grand Champs is the decision-making. So we saw EPSILON hold firm on defense, but they were not really tested by those passing plays that I think #United has in their repertoire. Definitely
no plats or diamonds in this match. Tons of experience, tons of talent. It's just a matter of which one can tie it all together with a pretty bow. Here we go. Best of 5, trying to move on in the rival series.
Absolutely. Now Fakeout going to get that boost. Does touch it up. Challenged by Data. Flarky's going to leave that for Doomsy. Data turning on that one. D7 gets the touch. Flarky with a good 50-50. Doomsy, see what he does here. Good backward pass. That's open for Flarky, and he strikes #United. Getting the first goal.
Right out of the gate, just beautiful touches one after another. That is not an easy touch to make from Doomsy. That back wall likes to Velcro, as they call it, where you jump and then you just stick right to the wall. He pinches it perfectly out a little bit, because if that's hugging too much to the wall, there is no way they're going to pinch that one in. 1-0 here, only 19 seconds.
Strong start from #United, who has been having quite the lower bracket run. Doomsy almost having some air dribbling heroics there. D7 didn't look like he had any boost. Faye going up for that. Flarky gets that touchdown. Doomsy with a clear up the side. Flarky moving into position. Data in the middle. But D7 cuts that off. Not the greatest touch, though. We'll see if someone bails him out. Fakeout does. Awkward ball. Doomsy going to try to control it. Gets a little touch. That fakes out D7. Now Data and Flarky both going for that ball. But #able to recover. Data preventing Pugsley from getting the touch. Flarky missing his hit there. D7 doesn't get the greatest hit. Doomsy trying to blast it off the backboard, but Fakeout, he was there 100%.
Well, you need to be careful on trying to force those as well. He went up and trying to go for a unique touch. Even if he gets that, it's going to be light and right into the midfield. Easy way to clear it out. He can let that settle, trap it, and buy some time. Let his teammates get in a better position to help out.
Doomsy getting beat out by Fakeout. Flarkey up the wall to Doomsy, who passes it out to Data. There's the infield passing plays, but Data shot it right at Pugsay. But that is what we want to see.
Just knowing those are an option is the dangerous part.
See if the counterattacking style from EPSILON can pay off. Data trying to get a little touch there. Faye going up. Looked like, was that Data or Doomsy that just completely flew by the ball? Doomsy does get a touch there. D7 was waiting like a shark, hoping that Doomsy missed.
Doing a good job relieving the pressure. Everybody on the team pretty much out of boost. Just quick clear downfield, able to boost back up, and we're getting right back into it about halfway through game number 1. Early goal from #United. Nothing as of yet as we cross halftime.
Now Doomsy gonna hit that upfield. Data was retreating back for boost, and he gets demoed. 2v1 situation. D7 with the pop. It was a good idea, but Doomsy was there to bail his team out.
You can really see the experience and how these guys play. As soon as that ball is touched, Doomsy, even though it goes across the net, immediately another player on the other side to play that back downfield. Really difficult to try to keep that pressure maintained when these guys are working the field like that.
And even here, we saw Data with a very hard back pass, but it allowed #United to retain possession. So good job by them, and they continue the assault, and Flarkey gets the second goal for #.
Big difference from their last game for EPSILON. The difference being the amount of shots are still there, but the placement significantly better. These guys are working these guys around the field on that back end, and with all that boost gone, there's nothing they can do. United up by 2 now, in a good position starting off here in game number 1.
Now #United has to be happy with this start. EPSILON, they had sluggish offense in the past series, but their defense got them through. But this offense of #United is on a different level. Data getting the 3rd goal.
Really well played, but all from his buddy Flarkey. Able to get up there so fast. Able to just win that 50-50 in the slightest amount. It goes straight down, and he's just sitting there. Talking about that positioning early on. Right place, right time. Just waits for it. Plays it right past.
Data, long clear. Doomsy and Flarkey both in the wings waiting. Upfield, Flarkey's gonna chase it down, tried to read that. Doomsy does keep it in the orange half. Back pass. Oh, a bump attempt. Fakeout's gonna have an open net. Somehow Doomsy hits that back. It's a tough angle for him to make the play, but he handled it well. A pinch there, sent the ball in. D7 popped it back up. He knew somebody would be there for the save, so decided to try to keep his team in control. Fakeout with a shot attempt, but again, Doomsy shutting that down. #United not budging an inch on defense. Flarkey upfield, Data challenging. Flarkey going for the shot there. D7 got a piece of it. Just 30 seconds left. A 3-goal lead. #United in a great position to take game 1.
Interesting to see them not go for a fake or anything there. With this kind of lead, you can get a little bit more creative, see what they can open up. Passes like that are still the right idea, just a little bit in front, as Dana is completely out of boost. Is going to have to get back.
And we have seen it throughout this game. #United playing as a unit. And again, a back pass there to Flarkey, and they are just doing such a good job of keeping control of this ball, and Data just sends that towards the ground. #United take game number 1. I see Gibbs fist pumping at the desk. He's happy.
Shogun seems content. Okay, he's a little bit more than content. He's happy as well. This guy's obviously big fans of Doomsy, known him for a long time.
It's hard to not be a fan of Doomsy, but we cannot be biased.
He's a lovable lad.
Yeah, and EPSILON, honestly, they are playing just like they did in the last series. Again, getting outshot. A double, again, like you said,
exactly.
8-4. EPSILON were able to squeak by in their last series, but here against #United, these guys aren't afraid to pass. we saw them retaining that possession and doing a good job of pressing that offense. And again, EPSILON only, they were shut out, not able to get a single ball by this #United defense. I don't know what they're going to have to change, because now every single game that we've seen them play, they've struggled to get something going on the offensive side.
It's two major factors. The number one thing is that they started off with it very early on, and there was a demo that came out, and it allowed them that pressure just a little bit longer. After that pressure got put back on them, completely eliminated that issue altogether for #. The other thing is the passes and the shots are very crisp from #. Big difference from their last series that they had to play against. Every single pass that they're making is to each other and on point, and the follow-up touch afterwards has been phenomenal. The ability to just, from start to finish, hit every single touch and put it where they want it, that pressure is very difficult to defend against. And when you're doing that on a continuous amount of time with no boost, and then the boost that you do get is being taken from you, there's not much you can do on that defense. It's offense.
And what are we looking for from EPSILON? What needs to change? We've seen them now many, many games. What do they need to change to get back in this on the offensive side of the ball?
They need to transition. Once those options are there, they need to find a way to break it outfield. I mean, you see even those little subtle things as they're moving back. That maintain a possession is great. It's a subtle touch. It forced Flarkey to come up and make a move, but the ability to maintain it, put another play on net as that one's going to possibly sneak. Those have to go in. Oh, my God. That has to go in the net.
That was pure chaos right there.
Good start, but has to go in the net.
Yeah, and again, that's not a very calculated or repeatable play.
I mean, I hope not.
That was just pure chaos. Data coming off the wall to get that save. But EPSILON, they're maintaining this pressure. This first minute spent in the blue half, and the attack continues. Flarkey trying to center that in for Data. Pugze gonna clear that back. Doomsy does keep control, pops it up for Flarkey. Now Doomsy's gonna get that touch. No, he misses. But Flarkey with the back pass. Data wasn't really ready for it. Tough spot for him, but he plays the ball well. Now Data going for that air dribble. We'll see if it works. Those very rarely work nowadays, but he did get that pinch. Now a shot in. Data and Doomsy both going for it. A great touch by Data, just relieves the pressure. They don't get punished for that double commit.
Talking about the strengths that these guys need to go back to. Pugze, I haven't seen his ones mechanics come out just yet. Could be another situation where if they are in these more difficult situations, if he keeps the ball trapped and close to him, at least then he could possibly force a 50-50 or even get it past the defender. Might give them some breathing room.
Flarkey, that's going to go off the backboard unless Pugze denies it. He does. Flarkey retreating back. No, he turns and gets the 50-50. That's going to let Doomsy make a play. Doomsy missing the ball yet again. We've seen him miss a few of these opportunities now. Just a few casual whiffs.
Tactical whiff.
I don't think there was much tactical about that whiff.
It was bad. Sorry, Doomsy. Just, you need more boost.
But a good shot that's going to lead to some pressure. Data with that challenge. Now, Fake Cal recognizes his chance. But Doomsy, quick to get back. Now Doomsy challenging that ball. Fake Cal not getting the greatest hit. A shot chance for Flarkey off the backboard. Pugze not going to get to it in time, and Flarkey gets the first goal for #.
So much control on this one. Fake has the right idea. He's trying to clear that out. The difficulty is he needs to play that to the corner. He's just dishing it straight out to his other team.
That was beautiful.
He had the right idea. He was on the back wall. He was in the right position, but he needs to either A, put pace on it, or B, put it into the corner. When it goes right in front of the net, that's such a dangerous spot. Someone like Flarkey is going to be able to hit that every single time.
Now half the game gone. And again, #United in the lead. Unlikely candidates. And that ball might just be sneaking in. It does. #United continuing their scoring spree.
I don't even know what happened on defense here. D7 seemed like the last one back, so he tried to challenge it.
And if you don't know what happened, what hope is there for us?
It doesn't make sense to why there's no one supporting him on that.
And a 2-goal lead for #United. But we know that in their last series that # played, they actually came back from being down 2-0 and got reverse swept. So it is never over till it's over. Still plenty of time left in this one, but Flarkey's gonna make it difficult for EPSILON, knocking in a third goal.
They're just showing off here. Beautiful pitch by Data, but to follow that up and then get underneath it, that subtle little touch to bring it off the wall, putting his teammate in the perfect position. Flarky just seems to be floating above the net now in every single one.
And great speed, and Data winning that challenge, following it up and getting it over to Flarky, but Flarky being there, making sure he had the speed to get there in time. Hashtag United playing so confidently right now. And this EPSILON defense, it's not holding up, not at all.
Carpet mentioned on the desk, bringing a shield to a sword fight. And it seems to be just that. Trying to play defense, you have to make no mistakes whatsoever, and at some point it doesn't matter, you're still going to get cut.
Yeah, we saw Fakeout going for a bump in net. Now he's retreating back for boost. EPSILON opting for that physical play, but still not that many threatening shots. Data down into the middle for Doomsy, and Doomsy's gonna be there. The passing plays continue, and now a 4-goal lead. Game 2 is in the bag for Hashtag United.
This is something that EPSILON, you talked about wanting to see in their last series, plays into the midfield, and this is exactly why. From one side of the pitch to the middle, not only are you spreading a defender thin, but you're also putting a quick shot on net. Unless you're preemptively up for those, good luck making the save if there's no one there to challenge it.
EPSILON, they just need to score. They got shut out in the first game, and they hit the post there. Coming so close, back-to-back shots, narrowly missing.
That's 2 opportunities now that they've let go by. The chaos at the beginning and now that one.
Even though they have no hope of winning this game, they need to put a goal in, especially right now. That mental discontent, or it makes it so hard when you can't score in 10 minutes.
You're struggling.
I don't even know the word.
Your mental is now gone.
Yes.
Now mine's gone.
I'm in the position of EPSILON right now, struggling.
I'm only gonna laugh at that one. I don't know how else to follow that up.
Now we're approaching the final 10 seconds. Hashtag United.
Another one.
Gonna get another one. Doomsy and Hashtag United are just laying it to EPSILON. The 3rd seed. They're making them look like they're not even in the top 16 right now.
No, it's very difficult once this team starts gaining that confidence, and you can see it in their play, even with Data on the back, just relaxing. They're trying to kill off this time. He just settles it on the side and forces 2 guys to come after him.
Hashtag United, hashtag win, hashtag destroyed EPSILON the scam.
Hashtag also hashtag.
And that's going to be it. Hashtag United take game 2 commandingly, 5-0.
The celebrations are coming out, but it's not over yet, boys. You just went through a reverse sweep. It is possible. But if they can bring that confidence through into the next game, a dominating performance.
The last series we saw with EPSILON, very slow. It was a very defensive-based game. We saw some good bumps, some mistakes on defense that led to goals. Hashtag United are generating these opportunities on their own. They're looking for those passing plays. Even Data, you saw how quick he was to get that challenge, that 50-50, blocked it, chased it up the wall, hit it across the net. Flarky had the tiniest of windows to punch that ball into the net, and he did it. Hashtag United, they're playing with confidence. They're playing off of each other. EPSILON, they still are struggling to find that offense. They have not scored. It's been 10 minutes of gameplay against Hashtag United. They have not scored.
Those are the facts, James, and it's a difficult one to face for them. It's just how do you break out of that, and that's the difficulty that they're facing is clearly nothing they're doing is working. And if it's something that they're comfortable doing and the thing that you're feeling safe about isn't working, from there it's like, what do you do? Right now they're just being outclassed, and that's the difficulty when playing a group of veterans. I mean, sometimes that stuff just happens, and it's a harsh reality. So at this point, why not try something creative? Something I said earlier that I still
have to go for it.
He is a ones player. He has not in his entire time yet try to trap the ball and bring it up himself. They need to bring in a different element, something to change this up, because as of right now, everything they're trying is getting completely shut down by the pressure of Hashtag United.
Hashtag United, 1 game away from making this upset happen and making it happen in style, a sweep. EPSILON still looking for their first goal. Flarky on the side, hits that up the sidewall.
Gets the boost as well.
Fake out, going for that backward pass. D7 was there, but Doomsy shut it down. Data doesn't look like he has much boost to work with, perhaps. Flarkey is going to challenge that, but a good breakout opportunity. No one's back in net. D7 went for boost instead.
It's one of those things you need to be aware of. This opportunity presented itself. Shots like that aren't going to do it quite yet. The difficulty being, as soon as that shot gets put on, notice how every single person on their team immediately retreats. Even if they want to put on pressure, they can't. They need to find a way to change up this rotation to make sure that some are rotating back while some are still attacking.
Oh, and that floating pass for Doomsy, but he misses his chance. And we've seen Doomsy whiff a couple opportunities. That one, his best chance. That was such an open net. He's gonna wish he had that one back.
Hashtag doing a really good job of just laying these passes inside. As a pinch comes out, it could go in, bar down, but they're gonna get away with it.
Nothing going right for Hashtag United, or for EPSILON rather.
Everything going right for Hashtag.
Yeah, the crossbar making the play, and EPSILON still scoreless. The ultimate mental test will be if they can bounce back. A good pass into the middle. D7 with a shot, not very hard. Doomsy was there. Looked like Data was struggling to make the save. And a good 1-2 play. Doomsy making up for his whiff. The 1-2 play beautifully executed.
Shogun throwing the fist bump on the stage. Look at this 1-2 give and go back to Doomsy. That unselfish play. We talk about how difficult it is to defend. Either someone gets in front of that, or you have to preemptively make a save. It is not going to happen. Hashtag is popping off right now.
They certainly are. And now Doomsy trying to lead the charge. EPSILON, they might get their first goal. No, Flarkey there to turn it aside. Just an absolutely dominating performance so far from Hashtag United. A shutout sweep still possible. When was the last time we saw a shutout sweep? Was it Denial versus NRG?
It's been a very long time.
Well, Hashtag United on the cusp of doing it right now. Half the game gone. Off the backboard, Doomsy coming in, does knock it off a Faye's roof. Faye trying to lead the charge. A good clear by Flarkey. D7 and Pugzay both going back. Pugzay's gonna have time to make the play. Gets it by Doomsy, gets the boost and the tap. Data contesting him there. Flarkey with a good hit. Absolutely everything EPSILON's trying to do has been shut down, and the opportunities where EPSILON has had, they've just missed. They had a great chance that they put off the crossbar, and they absolutely needed that goal.
Fortunate miss there as well. These guys just throwing away possession again there. They're trying to get touches on it.
Oh man, Doomsy's gonna finish that off! Firing on all cylinders yet again. Everyone from Hashtag United getting involved.
Oh my goodness. To just slowly tap that back inside for his teammate. They're feeling everything right now, from one side of the pitch to the other, and still only down by 2. EPSILON has a chance, but they need to do something.
They're still scoreless. They need to just put one in. They need to get 2 in after being held scoreless for almost 14 minutes now. Scoring 2 goals in a minute, is that too much to ask? And Hashtag United, they might not even be done.
Well, they need to break the trend of this Hashtag United squad. Whether it be a demo or something.
I thought Data was setting up for a double tap there. That would have been pretty nasty. Now the final minute of gameplay. Hashtag so close to closing this out. Data is going to clear that downfield, buy his team plenty of time. And Pugzay missed that. Data's going to go for the pass. Flarkey up the wall. Now Doomsy just bullying that ball over in the corner. And going for the bump on Fake Out. Threw him off enough for Flarkey to have time to get in there. Now Data trying to beat Pugzay. Doomsy with the challenge. Hashtag United just challenging every single ball in the air.
Just trying to waste that time. There's 15 seconds left on the clock. That's all they need to do. Just kill these last couple of seconds.
Now we're in the final 10 seconds. Hashtag United holding strong. This is certainly a victory for them, and they do it in style. The shutout sweep. Hashtag United take out the 3rd seed EPSILON. And an amazing performance, an incredible display of team passing